Hi guys, today in our recorder video I'm going to show you a tutorial. In today's tutorial, this is for the beginners who have just got the recorder and started to play like this. And then the people watching ask you, what the heck were you playing? And then you said that you're supposed to play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. So now, in today's tutorial, I'm going to cover the basic notes C, D, E, F, G, A, B on the recorder, and then I'm going to show you the correct way of playing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. So without further ado, let's jump right into our video. Thanks. So first of all, I'm going to ask you a question. Don't look at the recorder. How many holes are there in the recorder? Well, if you say 8, then you are correct. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 1 hole at the back. So there are 8 holes. The hole which is at the back is called the thumb hole. Now what does the thumb hole do? The thumb hole isn't just a spare hole that is made just to make the playing a recorder hard, but it adjusts the pitch, and it also, like, the sound coming out of the recorder is really like a note when you touch the thumb hole. So for example, I'm going to play the note E. This is the note E, and don't pay much attention to this because I'm just going to teach this later on in the video. But I do want you to pay attention to the hole in the back. I'm going to cover it with my left thumb, and there you can see that there is no space of the hole. Sorry, I got a bit of a bad cough today. There's no space of the hole coming out. It's just fully covered, and then I'm going to play E. Now, it looks like this. That's the sound when you play E. But now I'm going to hold half. You see, half of the thumb hole, and then play the same note, but only I have held half of the thumb hole. So I'm going to play. That's high E. So what holding the thumb hole half makes the note that you're playing go an octave higher. So that's what a thumb hole mainly does. So now I'm going to teach you how to hold the recorder correctly. When I first got my recorder, I hold it like this. My right hand on the top 3 holes, my pinky stayed free, and then my left hand on the bottom hole. And I played it like this. My thumb hole is covered by my right hole, if you right hand thumb, if you haven't noticed it. But now I realize that isn't the correct way to hold the recorder. Now I know that the way to hold a recorder is like this. Your left hand thumb covers the thumb hole, and your second finger of the left hand covers the first one, the middle finger covers the second one, the next finger covers the third one, and just your pinky stays on a holiday, like me. In case you haven't noticed, I am in a different kind of background. That's because I'm going on a holiday. I'm on a holiday to Marriott. I'm in Veligama, Sri Lanka at now. Do check out the hotel, it's kind of fun. So back to the video. And now my right hand thumb controls the weight of the recorder and balances it like this, so that it don't fall. A bit of an oopsie daisy there. So back to the video. Your right hand thumb controls the weight of the recorder, as I said before, and your second finger closes the 4th hole, the middle finger closes the 5th hole, the next one closes the 6th hole, and then the last pinky closes these 2 holes. So now this is the correct way to hold a recorder. Now I'm going to show you how to play your first ever notes. Alright, So there is a musical alphabet. The musical alphabet is not starting with A, B, C, D, E, F, G. That's the alphabet, normal, original OG alphabet. No, the musical alphabet starts like this: C, D, E, F, G, A, B. That's the musical alphabet. Now, I can remember it without something to remember, but for you, I'm going to recommend like a little phrase to remember everything in correct order. Cool dads eat fresh grains and bread. So that literally means the phrase is down below if you can check it out. Cool means C, dads D, eat E, fresh F, grains G, A, and A and B, bread. So I don't know if your dad eats grains, fresh grains and bread, but that doesn't mind in this thought. It's just a phrase to remember the musical alphabet. So as always, the first letter in the musical alphabet is C. Now the way to play C is really simple. You just cover the thumb hole and then cover all the other holes like that, the poster that I showed you before. And then you have to only blow a little amount of air like this. That's C. Now why did I tell you to only blow a little amount of air? Well, I told you that because it will sound like this, and we don't want that. The thing I see in most like recorder players in my school, my grade, that they're playing the recorder really well, but they mess us up when they're trying to play C. So C is a hard note to play, even if it covers all the holes and just the normal posture we use to hold the recorder. So now I'm going to show you how to play the next note. So our next note is cool dads. Dads means D. Now the way to play D is you just hold the posture of C and then just take the pinky out, and then that's D. It's the sound that comes out when you play D correctly. You, like last time, you only have to put only a little amount of air. So the sound comes out perfect like this. I'm still covering the thumb hole if you haven't noticed it. So now we jump off into the note E. Now to play the note E, you just have to hold D and then just take the last finger out, and then it's E. By the way, I have been showing you figures right here of like squares and then dots. Now they are a figure of the recorder that indicate this. These are the ways of indicating the notes. Now it is some kind of like square, rectangle, and then there are dots covered in black too. The dots covered in black are the dots holes that you should cover, and the dots that are in white are the dots that you should let open. Like if you play D, this hole should be open. So sorry, that's how it is. There is a circle beside the figure of the recorder that indicates the thumb hole, because you can't actually show thumb holes at the back of the page because that don't work out so great. Now I'm going to show you how to play F. Cool dads eat fresh F. So the way to play F, and you might have just guessed it, the last three notes that we played like this. This was C, this was D, this was E, and probably this may be F. Yeah, you guessed it correctly. This is F. It's the sound that you get when you're playing the F. I said it before that I've been showing the figures here. You can just check that out. Now I want you to play all the notes that you just learned together from the order, not anywhere you like. Wow, that's a little bit of a melody. The starting of the melody is that. Now we learn how to play other notes like G, A, B. There are 3 more notes and then you're ready to play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star all by yourself. So now we're learning how to play G. Cool dads eat fresh grains. Grains means G. So you probably have guessed it like F, C, D, E, F, G is the sound that you get when you're playing and holding G correctly. Now, when you're passing like A, you have to add a little bit amount of pressure, air pressure, because it doesn't sound like it doesn't have like good quality volume if you doesn't add more pressure. Like it goes from decreasing to increasing. It increases. You have to increase bit by bit of playing the recorder. So that's what it is. Am I going a bit faster? I think I am, because I've covered everything probably from C to G, and now I'm going to show you how to play A. Cool dads eat fresh grains and A. So C, D, E, F, A, there's a figure there, as always. Just check it out. And this is the sound that you get when you hold and play G correctly. Now I want you to play all the notes that you learned together again. Now there's only one note we need to learn, and that's B. The way to play B is just simple. Just hold the thumb hole and then hold the first note. That's B. That is a complete musical alphabet. Now, folks, for the moment that you all have been waiting for, to play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. So, let's start. Now, I've been showing the notes of the song right here on the below, and it will change little by little. I also included it in the description. Do check that out. Now, I want you to practice this little by little, step by step, and then getting like faster and faster. Now, this is the correct way of in this video. I have covered the correct way of holding the recorder, what does the thumb hole do, and all the notes, and then even shown you how to play a song. So it goes like this: C, C, D, D, A, G, F, F, A, E, D, D, C, G, G, F, F, E, E, D, G, G, F, F, E, E, D, C, C, G, G, A, G, F, F, E, E, D, D, C. So that's the way of playing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. So we've come to an end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Please put a like and then subscribe. It really helps me a lot. Don't forget to click on my cheeky bell of mine, and thanks for watching.